sound of a gentle, slightly melancholic piano melody, transitioning to a more hopeful tone. Imagine it's 1943. The world is tearing itself apart, and you find yourself a prisoner, not because of any crime, but because of your nationality. This was the reality for a man who would become a legend, a man named Eric Liddell. You might know him as the Flying Scotsman, the Olympic gold medalist from the movie Chariots of Fire. But his greatest race wasn't on a track. It was run behind the barbed wire of the Weizhou internment camp in China. When the Japanese forces overran his missionary post, Liddell, along with nearly 2,000 other foreign nationals, was herded into the Weizhou camp. The conditions were brutal. Fear was a constant companion. Food was scarce, disease was rampant, and hope was a flickering candle in a storm. It was a place designed to break the human spirit. But in this landscape of despair, Liddell didn't just survive, he served. He saw the children, their youth being stolen by the grim reality of the camp, and he decided they deserved a sense of normalcy, a glimmer of joy. He became their teacher, organizing classes, sports, and games. He taught them science from old textbooks, coached them in makeshift hockey matches, and his laughter would echo through the grim barracks, a sound of defiance against the gloom. For those children, he was Uncle Eric, a steady, smiling presence in a world turned upside down. He saw the sick and the dying, lying in the overcrowded, under-equipped camp hospital. He would sit with them for hours, offering a quiet word of comfort, a gentle hand, or simply his presence. He wasn't a doctor, but he offered a medicine of the soul, compassion. He reminded them that they were not forgotten, that their lives still had dignity and meaning. And then there was the food. Rations were meager, barely enough to sustain a person. Yet those who knew him then tell stories of how Liddell would often take his own small portion and give it to someone he felt needed it more, a hungry child, a weaker prisoner. He was growing thinner, weaker himself, but his spirit seemed to grow stronger with every act of sacrifice. He literally gave away parts of himself to keep others going. In the darkest of times, Eric Liddell became a living, breathing beacon of hope. He wasn't just a former Olympian. He was a testament to the power of faith and selfless love. He showed everyone in that camp, from the smallest child to the most cynical adult, that even when you are stripped of everything, your freedom, your comfort, your future, no one can take away your choice to love, to serve, and to have faith. Sadly, Eric Liddell would never leave Weizhou. He died from a brain tumor just months before the camp was liberated, but his legacy wasn't defined by his death. It was forged in how he lived those final grueling years. He ran his final race with integrity, compassion, and an unwavering faith, leaving behind a light that outshone the darkness of war, a light that continues to inspire us to this day.